You are probably wondering if we have any stories up our sleeves about Uber drivers or Uber deliveries. And we've been pleading and reaching out to them to actually join us. So this is the start of a segment, and we're hoping to have some of them as guests. So we are going to talk about e-hailing services, because on the last post, we did get some feedback, and we want to actually dwell more into it. And we have our guest co-host, Bongani, as well as our ghost, AC. So welcome, everybody.
Hi guys, I really need to sort this intro thing out. At this point in time, it's getting awkward now.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Me too. Intro. Devil's advocate. We're here. Let's talk about it. I did see a couple of people commenting about the Uber stuff, so I think it's important that we get into it.
Yeah, definitely. I think we should. Because, some of the comments we got is that women are actually requesting money, requesting for Ubers without having any money.
I wonder how that works though.
So they try to offer to pay at the end of the ride in either ways. So
is that a thing?
That's what the comments are saying. That's what the experienced Uber drivers are saying. And we are hoping to have them on the show. So this is us opening up that conversation to make sure they come to the show.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious to know how many times those offers have been taken up, and if at all they do get taken up. And the guy's like, "Oh, you don't have cash and you want to pay in the other way? Okay, then let's go and do it."
Marange. Imagine paying with your body for a ride, my man.
Hey.
The economy is that bad. The economy is bad, hey? It's bad.
Is it that bad? But also, would you really trust that woman and go up to her place?
No, maybe it's... What makes you think it's done in the place?
In the car?
I'm asking, though.
So then that would imply it happens in the car. Is that...
The way we're speculating. Hey, man.
I'm asking. We're not speculating. We are opening this discussion. Please, we are opening this discussion so that we can get Uber drivers onto the show. Because this is the third Uber driver that has chickened out. And I don't know what's really, really happening.
Yeah,
I'm actually thinking of just requesting as well. And then what do you want to drink?
Don't give him time to think.
How's your experience as an Uber driver been going? Like, I'm really thinking this thing of asking. It's not really working.
Sure, imagine that, bro. As a girl, a trip was supposed to be an hour. Now it's an hour and 30 minutes. Because you couldn't pay now.
Yeah, also, like, how much, it's got to be a very long trip, right? To get your, if you're going to offer up your body like that, to, like, kind of get your money's worth in that sense. But...
This stuff is intense, guys.
It is intense. So I don't know. But do you think it's a good payment process?
No. No. So, like, what are the children going to eat? Ibun? Nah, bro. To eat food. And also, a lot of the Bolt drivers that I've met, and I've had the conversation about that, they said they'll never take that. You know? Because money is money, guys.
And you never know if she's trying to set you up also, you know.
Yeah, and that can also happen sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's best to do your thing. But also, what happens when, as an Uber driver, or Bolt driver, you picked up the person and then they can't pay? What do you do?
I think with Uber, Uber is very good at that kind of thing, but Bolt kind of leaves you on your own as a driver. Uber, you can just report the rider, and then most of the times, if it's not a habitual thing that the driver does, they'll reimburse the driver. But Bolt, you kind of on your own, man. You know, so you just have to kind of. I guess that's why most incidents happen with Bolt, because you kind of have to get your money or.
But also, like, does Bolt have an office like that? It's a building and it says Bolt.
Maybe not in our country.
No, man, they do.
They do.
Not in the country.
Well,
in the country.
Yeah.
In SA.
Yeah.
So if I have a problem, I can go to Bolt. Gua Bolt.
Yeah.
Corner street.
I think the offices are next to each other even.
They are next to each other.
The Uber offices and the Bolt offices are next to each other in.
AC picture.
Essentially, Joe. Kramerville.
Okay.
Yeah, in Kramerville, just close to Sentin. That's where their offices are.
So now, like, how are they dealing with the grievances of the Bolt drivers? Because I remember there was 1 year, dog, things were tough.
Yeah.
Because Bolt drivers were concerned about their safety. So with every amount that you like get, like let's say I request from here to somewhere, it's like $70. They would add like 35 rand.
That's the thing.
They could do that from the app.
No. They'll send you. You know, must they have? Don't they have your number? Can't they text you?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can both.
They'll text you, WhatsApp. Because I was involved at the time, so we requested. I think we were going from Sibukeng. Right, and the guy actually sent me a WhatsApp. He was like, "Listen, I'm gonna add like it was 30 rand, 50 rand somewhere there
to the price of your trip.
to the price of your trip."
That's before or after you're taking the trip.
No, it's before I'd taken the trip.
Oh, so it was
so
a
he just lets you
negotiation,
know up front that listen,
it's
you're
tough.
in
Yeah.
a gangster's paradise.
Oh.
No disrespect to Spooking, I'm just
Yeah.
making an example. But yeah, that was the whole situation. So now I was wondering, aren't there places where they can have these grievances? Because you'll find Bolt is striking, right? You're in Pretoria,
Yeah.
Bolt is on strike, right? You can't get a ride anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, when they strike, who are they who's
Yeah.
who is this for?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Man, from what I see, from what I've seen, I think they really don't attend to their drivers as much as they should. The company Bolt, that is, and I don't feel like Bolt drivers are as well taken care of as their Uber counterparts. Because even the drivers are grumpy, bro. The Bolt drivers are grumpier than Uber drivers. You know, they already come through and they're in a mood.
But now, when you talk about the contact, like having contact with the officers, someone is saying, this is the comments that we got on one of the posts. It says, at least with Bolt, the guys have a way to make contact. With Uber, it's green light, no other option for us. Uber has zero communication with us drivers, but yes, Uber is very strict about policy, and I can't speak for the Bolt guys. So that's what this person is saying. So they're saying that when you have an incident as a driver, you can actually contact Uber and get it sorted out. But with Bolt, it's
Isn't it
with Bolt, yes, the other way around. When you have a challenge as a Bolt driver, you can contact Bolt and they can try assist you. But with Uber, it's completely different. This is what
It's
this
green
comment
light.
is saying.
I think green light is the actual offices, the Uber offices. They're called the green light hub. So I think they're basically saying with Uber, you kind of have to go there in person.
When
to
you have a
get your
problem, so
stuff resolved.
they took your car and your belongings, and you need to find a way to get to green light.
Yeah.
Finding
You
a
see,
phone
like
is
the
easier.
system, man, is just, it doesn't make sense.
It was a great idea, but there's a lot of things that still
That are
need
just
ironing out,
happening
you know what I'm
and
saying?
stuff like
Yeah.
that. And also, I saw someone posted that, women are complaining about safety, but on Uber, there's an option for a women-only ride, but they never request us.
They never request the
Isn't
women.
it because don't they cost more?
You probably wait longer, right? Because I don't think there's a lot of female Uber drivers compared to men, so you kind of have to wait. Maybe she's far away.
So
or
female
something.
Uber drivers, we would love to hear from you, because this issue needs to really, we need to talk about it, because every time the victims are coming forward, but the people who are also driving, who are also victims, are not coming forward. And when you come to our comment sections and you say certain things, we don't know anything about those things. Like, we are shocked as you are. Because I only hear a story every 2-3 days about, maybe longer than 2-3 days, but I hear stories on how a woman says, oh yeah, this Bolt driver tried to do this, or this Uber driver tried to do this, I felt unsafe, or I jumped out of a running car. But we don't hear the stories of K-Sharp. They killed this person who was driving Bolt because of 1, 2, 3, 4. They've been killing. This week they killed 5 people, so that we can know that this problem goes both ways. We only know about the one side. How many times do you hear that a Bolt driver was harmed? Probably once in a while that you hear that a Bolt driver was harmed, but you find that they're being harmed every day because they are concerned about their safety.
I think those get reported more as hijackings. It's just a hijacking. Someone was hijacked and killed, which is sadly a normal thing in Joburg. So it doesn't really go to be a Bolt driver was hijacked. It's just someone was hijacked and killed. So I think that's probably why that kind of disappears into
And another comment says that maybe Uber has agents employed to tarnish Bolt's name. Notice that
I
most...
don't know.
Why would they? How's that
I
AC?
don't know. That's a conspiracy, bro.
I'm trying to finish the comments. Do you want to hear the rest of the
Okay,
comments?
go on. Sorry.
Proper
It
conspiracy.
says it noticed that most of the people complaining about Bolt are girls in their 20s. Just saying.
Well,
But like, in terms of the people that are in their 20s, who drives most, women or men?
no. I think she's saying the riders, right? The riders.
The
are-
riders, not the
20s.
drivers.
Yeah, but I'm saying who drives in general.
Oh.
You're
Don't you
saying
think
women
that
drive
could be a
more?
point? No, I'm saying women drive less.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
So
saying
we would be the clients. Yeah,
you
possibly.
would be mostly the clients.
they're more likely to request an Uber because they don't drive, right?
Yeah, so the agent got it wrong, eh?
Yeah,
The agency you're talking about.
that's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy theories. I tried to get your voice forward, but doesn't look like it's actually believable. So we are actually speculating on this.
Uber
But
is hiring people to tarnish Bolt's reputation. That's wild. That's
when
crazy.
has that
That's
even
wild.
happened? Like, it's like Facebook is hiring people to tarnish X's name.
Yeah. Well,
But
They
I was
can
actually,
I would believe that.
I believe it is doing the opposite.
I would believe that.
If Twitter's doing it, you're like,
It sounds about right.
Mfanelo Pitori, that one is there again. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. I think the market, man, is more younger women.
Yeah.
But also that speaks to how Bolt should invest in the safety of their passengers, specifically considering the climate that we're in
Facts.
as a country. So it's something that it should be taken seriously, man. You know, because let Bolt be boycotted once, you'll see. It'll change overnight. They'll come back.
But people have tried, haven't they? People have tried to boycott. Well, I guess the drivers are the ones who like go on strike. But people, yeah, I don't think there's been I think you're right. I don't think there's been like a movement to like let's boycott Bolt until they sort out their.
And like for me, it's the firearms, man.
They
that
what
green
firearms?
company. All of them. It's like a prerequisite.
What the drivers?
Yeah.
Their firearms.
Bro, all of them. Oh, well, the ones that I know, even friends that I know that do Bolt.
Oh really?
Thank you. Invite one of them and bring them
We're
direct.
gonna get it
into the
tripped by
show.
when we're supposed to
You
start
know?
shooting.
Yeah, why? We'll see. We'll see.
So wow.
But I think that goes both ways, right? The firearm could be there for their protection, because
Do you drive?
what, on Bolt?
No, do you drive?
Yeah.
Do you have a firearm, man?
No.
But
You
you
see
don't
what
pick
I
up
mean?
different people 20 times a day. If
But I'm
he's
saying-
driving to Fourways Mall, he's driving to Fourways Mall with
Yeah.
himself and his wife and his kids. Not on the way he's going to pick up Peter
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Tom
I-
that he doesn't even know who he is. So
Yeah.
he doesn't really need to carry the firearm, if that's the argument you're basing.
You're letting strangers into your car
All the time, all day.
every day.
But is it me, like, or Bolton, or e-hailing in general, used to be this new, innovative
It
technology.
used to be so cool.
And it was so cool. Hey, now, man, I hate those
It's
guys.
it's mature now.
Now it's like,
mature,
hey, when you
yeah.
get in, nagamopili braka. Sure, braka, sure.
But I don't know. One of my safety measures that I tried to apply is just, someone said no, but just always sit behind the driver.
Behind the driver. Also, so he can't.
So he can't
turn
really see
around
you.
and-
The moment he starts acting fishy, you can react first. But then there's child lock. Good luck with that.
Yeah. So
But you must carry your things. How strong do you have to be to break glass?
You worried about being strong, man. Your life is at stake.
I think you're better off sitting in the front. And I know a lot of girls just you want the feeling to be chauffeured or whatever.
Really?
But
Sitting in the front is giving girlfriend
Girlfriend.
vibes now.
Like passenger princess.
Hey.
Mm.
It's like,
who cares?
it's
man?
giving like you can ask for my number. As soon
Oh.
as you drop me off, it's
Really?
okay. It's like,
But then the front seat doesn't have child lock. You know what I'm saying? So you're better off in there. But if you're
but
if you're
you wanna
afraid
drift
tripping
out
off
of the
tree-
car? Is that what you're saying? You wanna just jump out of the car when it's moving? That is still not safe. You could die. You could die from that. So you either have to choose if you're in
I'd
danger.
rather die fighting, my man.
Oh,
So you don't want to die jumping out. You
I
want
wanna
to die.
jumping out.
Oh.
I wanna die knowing that I know.
that being closed in, yeah.
Imagine you get there and God is like, you would have survived, but look at you. You just sat there. Anyway,
You didn't even try to jump out the car. It's just
doing anything.
But if they're pointing at you with a gun, like, what are you gonna do? Because that's another situation we have.
Or
Like,
you can just check
in
the
the
child
front,
lock.
it's very easy. In the back, how are you? If I'm at back of you, are you gonna do this and drive? That time you drive a manual, you need both hands. Sorry, that time you drive manual, you need both hands. So I'm gonna do this with the gun and then,
Yeah.
like, you see, if I'm sitting at the back and I have some form of whatever,
Pepper spray.
pepper spray. How are you gonna pepper spray someone from the back of the head? Almost pongo. Shh. Let's see if it will transfer
Doesn't
to
it
the
go-
eyes.
It will go through the whole car.
Yeah, you
both
all,
of you
both
will
of
be
you are
alive.
dying.
You guys will both, yeah, be
Because sometimes when you're sitting in the front and you feel like you're in danger, some people will grab the steering. And you see, we are all dead. It's like, I'm either out of here or we are dying together. It's kind of like that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So it's also another situation in terms of how you're going to be safe. I mean, if you're sitting at the back, and you know, I've seen people who have these smart keychains
Yeah.
that it's like a keychain, but when you take it out, it's something sharp or something whatever. It's for self-defense mechanism. It looks like a little doll and it looks like key holder. So if someone is getting, you can. And
Yeah. But also, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's two people who are usually scared of each other. If you know, in their car.
Usually, yeah.
And you know, I think it just helps to be friendly sometimes. You know, just like let the person know that you're good. Like, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Or something. That's my advice to passengers and the drivers, man.
yeah, and this one,
try and be
in
nice
terms
to
of
each other.
passengers and the driver, this one is saying both clients and drivers are same WhatsApp group. No respect for each other, which forms Bolt as dangerous.
Yeah.
Mohlang le tlogelang ho requesta listener tšhelete e be le batla ho patela ka pununu. Bolt e tlo ba 100% safe. She just wants to be right so bad. Loen.
Oh,
those
yeah,
things-
I'm going through it. Different
I'm going through the
Yo,
comments.
that's
on
wild.
the So I just want to be right about safety. Most women who they sell, they go on date with a guy and they don't get what they're hoping for, and they pay for them. They go on the date with strangers, and of those strangers, they rob them and they use Bolt as excuse. Most of them is this
Wait,
poor
what?
slave queens. I'm reading the English.
What?
Please
Yeah,
decipher it.
but then what is that person
That
saying?
I'm saying that some women go to dates to sell and hoping that they're gonna pay them, and then it doesn't go well, and then they get stranded, or some of them they rob them, and then they use Bolt as an excuse.
Or she goes on a date expecting to get money from
And
the
then she
guy, and then the guy
and
doesn't pay her.
And then she requests the Bolt and say Bolt robbed her. This is apparently what I'm reading.
That story sounds so personal, bro.
That sounds.
Who's the
that sounds
commentator?
too
Yeah.
It was way too specific. What is it?
That's way too specific to be just an example.
And another one that we have, but now that post disappears when I'm about to read it. It's about a girl. The Uber driver pulled over the side of the road where I witnessed a man jump out of the boot of the car. On May 10th, 2025, I requested an Uber in Olivedale, Johannesburg, to meet my friend in Dainfern. Once the driver got closer to my destination, he realized that it was a security gate where they might have to check the boot of the vehicle due to security reasons. The driver stopped at the side of the road where I witnessed the man jump out of the boot of the Uber. Able. It's glitching. Okay, I immediately reported the terrifying incident to Uber. Their support team responded that they would try prevent me from being matched with the same driver in future, and that the matter would be reviewed internally. When I tried to open a case with the police, they dismissed me, saying there's nothing we can do because nothing happened. This horrific Uber incident underscores the ongoing safety concerns within South Africa's e-hailing industry.
I get the cops.
Women for Change continues to receive reports from women who allegedly experienced harassment, assault, and even attempted kidnapping while using services like Bolt, Uber, and Co. What's Co?
I've never heard of
Co is like, yeah, Bolt, Uber, and the likes, etc.
Oh, okay. The lack of accountability from both service providers and SEBs puts the countless women at risk. We call for urgent regulation, greater transparency, and stronger safety measures to prevent women from to protect women using public transport. Hashtag Women for Change.
Wait, is this a comment?
This is a story.
Oh
no, this is a story from Women for Change. The comments, but I want to be right. Let me read other.
No.
I hate when people are like, she wants to be right so bad, or they like, she ate. Because they usually think they ate by saying she ate. And it's just not connecting the same, bro. Just keep quiet.
So that is some reality of the Uber. So I don't know how the passengers are going to be safe and how the drivers are also going to be safe, because both of them are experiencing, similar challenges. But let's move on to the price difference between Uber and Bolt. So it is believed that Bolt is cheaper than Uber.
No.
But I don't think so as well, because I've compared the two.
It's small amounts, man.
No, you know how it goes with well, my experience anyways, with Bolt, they're going to quote you like they're going to say your trip is going to be like $100. And then when you get on the trip, it actually calculates the price live. And then when you get there, it's more likely to be higher than the $100 that they quoted you. But
it's an estimate what they give you.
Yeah, Bolt gives you an estimate, but Uber
gives you the direct.
It gives you exactly how much they're going to charge you, and whatever they show you is exactly what you're going to pay if you go direct.
So Bolt has meter taxi vibes. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Hey, those guys.
Tell us the story.
No, those guys are expensive, bro. It's like they can see the desperation in your eyes.
Yeah.
And like, this desperation is 200 rand.
This is worth 200 rand, this one.
It doesn't look like he's stranded enough. So maybe we're not gonna charge him too much. But if you look proper stranded, they're gonna take you for everything.
Yeah, no, there needs to be more regulation within the e-hailing industry and just smarter forms of payment that don't necessarily involve cash.
Yeah. Or some form of, I don't know, machine. Maybe people can swipe inside or something along the lines. I thought taxis are also introducing a similar thing where you can actually swipe before you enter the taxi. I don't know if that technology...
that's going to be problematic.
Yeah, it's been a war for a while. The company I worked at, we did have an idea like that. But when you look at... It's not going to work.
No, we're not ready for that.
Yeah.
And if you try to eliminate like cash, you're just only going to get requested by people living in the suburbs and stuff. And, a lot of people deal with cash, and a lot of people are unbanked as well. So you're cutting off a huge chunk of people out if you want to just move everything to card or bank transactions.
And also it comes at a
cost,
cost,
the machine
right?
was going to be in the taxi, so if you don't have cash, you just tap or something along the lines. That's what was the idea.
That's the thing he's saying. A lot of people are unbanked. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
then isn't the machine like a secondary option?
Oh, you have choice.
But then here's the thing. When it's a secondary option, it's going to come at a cost. And it's usually placed on the custom. So imagine a taxi is 8 rand or 15 rand, for example, right? You are going to pay 16 rand because you're being charged for using that service. I have to pay 15 rand. I want to So that could be one of the problems.
Yeah, that could actually make sense. But also because taxis have challenges. But taxis have a situation, guys. Like if, for example, unfortunately, the taxi breaks down. I guess they normally call each other. And now, when you paid in the machine that side, this one is given their cash back, and then it's a situation when we are switching taxis again.
Transfer the money.
Or even when they change. Yeah. When you're on a trip. And it would be. But I will probably solve it. We'll probably find.
I don't think it needs to be solved. Let it be. It's part of our traditions and our lifestyle. And when people are exploring the tourism in SA, they also want to see the taxi industry. So it's part of that.
I hate that, man. I hate that part of tourism where people like go and see how poor people are. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like
using a taxi doesn't mean you're poor. AC, what are you saying?
No, I'm saying that the part of the tourism where you come from Europe or whatever, and you want to experience, like if you've seen the tourists that go to like Kailicha or whatever, and they get into the shacks and they like, you know, they want to see
like
how bad things are.
Do you feel like they fetishize poverty?
Yeah, man, it's like
from a South African landscape as well, or perspective rather.
It's like you
So
want to see Africans in, you know, difficult situations,
and it gives you some form of pleasure after seeing that.
Yeah, you get there.
Now
with
I
your
get your perspective.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
what's the hell?
that's really something else. Is it even allowed? Do they even pay them to see them? Like, at least, do they actually reduce to the poverty that they're coming to see? At least,
This whole thing of like tourism in that way, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because it feels like, here are the animals, we are in that thing and we're driving.
You know what I'm
and then,
saying?
look at that one, lives in a tin roof.
Dude.
Oh my, and then you're like,
But for me, it's like, okay, fine. It is not great. But if someone is coming to see my shack and trying to see the inside of my shack and see how I live, and they fetishize poverty, like you were saying, then they must compensate me. We are both happy.
Mahlatse tiny mali joke.
No! You're coming to see my life and take pictures about it so you can go at home and tell them this is how some people in SA live. This is what's happening. And now I'm Phoenix. Like, you're just saying, okay, continue being poor. It's fine. I was just here to check it out. At least compensate that family that you're going to see their shack and spend the day with them and see what they're eating so that they can go, please, nana kupore ka maoto ana go khone, and then reba phehele maoto reba feka bohobe ba dule ka montle ka mkhoro dulang ka teng, and then they understand. That's the tourism I would support, because if I'm getting $5,000 for them to get that experience and I'm getting $5,000, how awesome. That $5,000 would make a difference. It will get food in the house. It will get my kids through school. If my child doesn't have a certain clothes for December, it might. If the whole December I'm touring my shack to European men, imagine how, if I can literally build a house, with those $5,000 they're giving me.
You can't build a house because now
then you lose the.
No, you build a house there and then you keep it there. You keep it there for business purposes. Okay, I get it now. They must not come in. I don't know if you're touring. And you're saying afterwards they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're in support, we want poverty to end, but you're here to just look at me and laugh at me. Pay me for laughing at me, for being your blackface or whatever they call it. Pay me.
Yeah, man.
Because like this whole, it's like what she's saying now. You go build a house. Like now, Sam Smith second in Tom. Now music career is gone. You can't write about, you know.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I agree with you. I think you should be compensated for being fetishized.
Yes.
I'm sorry for putting it that way. But
because when they say, I get there's websites that sell pictures of feet where you can sell your pictures of feet, right? And it's
I don't know, bro.
Now you're gonna ask me how do I know?
It's like everybody knows this.
You see this?
We all know this. Right?
Do you know this, right? You know this.
I wasn't aware.
But we don't judge either way. Continue.
Apparently, they can buy pictures of your feet online. It's like an American thing. I've never tried it.
It's a foot fetish.
Yeah, so you can pay for pictures of the feet, but you don't want to pay for the entire experience of what you define
of
as
the feet.
Of poverty. Actually, you can pay for
poverty,
feet, and you can actually request. You can request for like how you want the person who's sending the pictures of the feet, how you want the feet to be.
Like,
where's this place so I never go there?
That sounds wrong. What do you mean? Where's this place? It's an online website. I just forgot the name, guys.
So is this like a sexual thing?
Dark web? No, it's not a dark web. It's like a nice purple online. What? It's purple. I remember it's purple.
It's purple. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Guys, cut this out. I'm getting the implications, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so you put your pictures there of the feet.
So is it a sexual thing?
It's a fetish thing. People have fetish with the feet.
Some people have ear fetishes, bro.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
So is the app like embracing that this is a sexual thing? So you go there.
No, the app is not embracing it that way.
No.
You get it through a dark web. There is a wall that you enter before you get to that website.
Nah, not anymore, my brother. With foot fetishes,
yes.
Now people are just doing it now.
It's not illegal, right? So you probably don't need
it's
to
not
put it in the
illegal
dark web.
To sell your feet.
Yeah. Well, to sell pictures of your feet.
Oh, pictures. Oh shit. Sorry. No. Hey, man. But damn. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool. And
so
you're
if-
panda, Joe.
no,
But yeah.
that is
Get it how you
not the
can.
point of the conversation. Please, I'm trying to make podcasting my hassle. I don't believe.
Okay.
Please, guys, my feet are very ugly.
Not me looking at them.
They're not sellable, but apparently when you paint them red and you put like on top of a pillow, I've read some like instructions
You've
online.
done some research on this.
I've
I
done
know.
some research on it. I was
Yeah.
curious. Someone was like, "Why don't you sell?" Someone told me like, "You've got such cute feet." Maybe that's why I'm very skeptical about wearing certain stuff to certain places. Someone was like, "You've got cute feet. Why have you considered modeling them out or selling pictures of your feet?" I was like, "What?" And then I got home, I got curious. That's how I found out. And I think the website that I found was only eligible for Americans.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say only feet or something.
Yeah, it was only for feet. It's like called Fit something. It's even named. It's purple, I think, or pink. It's before you make me incriminate myself. Yeah, so they must do the same when they're coming. We're going back to the topic. If they're coming to tour my whatever, they must do the same. Pay for the tourism. Why when they go see maybe a certain museum or certain whatever, they pay their fee,
No,
but when they come see me and how I live and it's part of our culture, they don't want to pay a thing.
But now to get to your shack, they're driving in that open bus through the whole township, and they're looking at other people who they're not paying. You know, and they're pointing, taking videos of other poor people just to satisfy their fetish or whatever.
But something needs to come back to the community.
Or reaffirm what they believe about South Africa, right?
Exactly, man. You know, I don't know. It's
Like,
just my personal opinion.
ideologically, it doesn't make sense. It's wrong,
Yeah.
you know? But of course, it's done, and yeah, people should be compensated. But just the ideology of it.
I mean, I would charge you. If I find you standing outside my home trying to tour me, yes. I'm like, it's either I scream, the whole community comes here, you pay us.
Yeah, and you get people with bambambinkuns for the experience.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Bambambinkuns.
Yeah.
Just for the experience.
Yeah, just tell him, just like walk there.
You'll find a small passage, so
Just keep
Very dark.
walking.
Just
Even if
keep
you see
walking.
people, just don't mind them. It's
Yeah.
very normal for people to follow you and walk at a faster pace. When they are following, like what guys. Yeah. So also
I think Europeans would probably pay for that.
to be mad,
Yeah, to be
Probably.
yeah.
probably because they're from such a safe country. Is that what you say?
Hey, man,
Yeah.
people are weird, man. You know.
people pay
I
to be
don't-
kidnapped. Though.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Like, literally, it's a thing. You pay people to kidnap you.
Really? Is it?
Not here in South Africa.
Yeah.
It's here though, you won't know who's kidnapping for real, who's joking.
So people just. Why would you pay for that? Like,
They just want the experience
wanna
of
feel
being
it.
kidnapped.
so you just say, I need you guys to kidnap me during the week. I just
Yeah,
don't know
you just
which
pay
day.
them. Yeah, and then
Don't tell me which day. I want
Yeah.
to feel.
This is my
surprised,
schedule.
and
Now
then
when you
that's
see a
fine.
creepy person, you start preparing. I'm about to be
It's
kidnapped.
happening. They take you.
You're like, oh my God, he's about to put that thing on my. I'm gonna act faint. Okay. Like when you're in the mirror in the morning, you go like, okay, when they kidnap him, I need to look cute in the process. Like, I need to go like, oh my God, please. And we go like, please don't break my nails. Or maybe when they start, like, not too rough. Like, no.
I would kidnap.
Don't touch me there. How? No. Lift my feet up properly. Don't throw me into the van.
And meanwhile, they're kidnapping you for real. You just don't know.
and the kidnapper's probably surprised. Okay, well, and then this one is
yeah.
the request.
And he's just following it because damn, okay.
Like, oh, okay, there's like a personal request on
crazy.
how you want to be kidnapped. Guys, let's talk about commission-based jobs. Are they really jobs? They are jobs, but are they beneficial? And why are they commission-based jobs where they tell someone you make money via commission? I mean, if a product sells or not, it shouldn't be the person who works there's fault, right?
But I think maybe
Even if, for example, sorry for Home Affairs for catching fire, but if Home Affairs goes offline for 2 days, they will not subtract the 2-day pay from the Home Affairs
But isn't it if you work for someone,
employees.
like I work for your company, right? And you're supposed to pay me 25,000. But that at that moment in time or during that month, the company hasn't made enough or the usual money that it makes, right? So you're going to be losing money because you have to have my salary set standard, whether I've sold more product or not, right? Wouldn't you feel like then they're saving money by having commission-based employees? I don't think you can call them that.
Contractors, right?
Contractors, basically.
I think it's like a way for the companies to get away with not giving people usual benefits that you non-contracted workers get, like your medical leave, your family leave, and well,
Your pension fund.
yeah, exactly.
So on and so
that
forth.
kind of thing. Because when you don't work, you don't get paid. And you don't get compensated. They make it sound like you're your own boss. You can control your own hours. But what that really means is, when you're off, you're off. You're not making money. If you're not making money, we're not paying you for anything.
And what happens if you get sick now?
Yeah, exactly. If you're sick,
And then
you're
you
not
don't
getting
eat.
paid.
How does
Yeah.
that make sense? Like, it's a flu. Therefore, I've lost this.
And maybe I work in direct marketing. It's not advisable for me to be out there with the flu, you know. So yeah, it does sound a bit unfair. I actually do prefer when they have like a basic salary, and then the commission on top of that, and then they can make the commission rate very low. Maybe, for example, you know, instead of getting 6%, you get like 3%. But on top of that, you know, you're getting your salary, right? That means you could be saving. They could be saving as well, but you could be benefiting, so that you know every month, if I don't reach this target that I set for myself, at least I still have something to fall on to pay for my transport. Even when things are bad, imagine having to sell a product in January.
That's hard. But being a
We are all
salesman
like,
is hard.
being a salesman in general is difficult.
Yeah.
So I have to convince you. Like, sometimes I'm convincing you to buy a product that I don't even like myself.
Yeah.
You know what I
One
mean?
that you don't use. Yeah.
Have you seen when influencers have like, this is my Samsung, da, 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 like, bro, you use an iPhone.
We saw that a
when
lot.
you look in the picture, there's an Apple logo, then like,
That's also another thing. But you know how these companies prefer to rather work with influencers. Like, they don't want to just work with normal people. For example, I've heard about wig reviews that people buy wigs at these high-end places, and the celebrities get like good wigs, and then the normal people don't get good wigs. And that's a lot of it's like a lot of hair places have that reputation that if they have a lot of influencers selling their hair, then that means in terms of when you come, you might not get the same service, and you might not get. And there's some marketing experts that have came out and said, I do not support recommending a product that I've only used once, or recommending a business that I've only worked with once, because I don't know how they treat their clients. But if, for example, I buy the same wig, right, and this is no shade, but I bought this wig, and every time I post, people are like, oh my God, I like your hair, where do you buy the wig? And you tag the company, they will never respond, because you don't have this X amount of followers that they're looking for. But that's real people. That's me giving a real review. Okay, this place that you're saying is bad, it's not actually bad, because I'm a normal person. I went there to buy a wig. But they're not looking at it in that way. They're looking at it, okay, this one has 1 million followers. Out of 1 million followers, I'm going to get 10,000 clients. And that is not how it works. But if I have a real testimony as a normal person doing whatever, wearing this jacket every day, and people are seeing the quality of the jacket, and they're seeing how Temu's working, Shein is working.
That's the same thing as the building a house for your poverty tourism thing. Once you that normal person, once you do the review, more companies are going to come, and then you become an influencer also. You know, then you people are going to follow you, then you're going to be that million followers person as well. So I don't think you can remain a regular person and still have that kind of traction to tell people that this item, I bought it and it works for me. And then you then become an influencer yourself. It's just
Because you're influencing on the
you're already
product.
influencing.
Do you guys think it will get to a point where even if we see like an influencer promoting a product, we already know that look, they probably don't use this product, where
I
it
think
doesn't
we're at that
have
point.
Not
that
likely
effect.
because people are using the Humans app now. Humans app, which is the one that you use to get like PR packages and stuff and whatever. And maybe the requirement, maybe it's 10,000 followers, whatever. So they're sourcing people and then you submit your bid. Maybe it's going to be different with such apps like Brand Advisor, Service Insider. You know, those kind of apps where normal people can actually bid to be part of the influencer journey type of vibe. Maybe that's when things are going to actually get better for everybody when I'm looking at it.
But do you believe when you see an influencer telling you that a product is good, do you believe that they're using it?
It depends who's the influencer.
I believe none of them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that for free.
Same.
But it really does depend. Like
It's-
if, for example, right? How do I put this example? Someone who does those series day one using what and they keep
Okay.
using it, then I can definitely believe that this is working, right? And then people who what other people do I actually believe online? People without a lot of followers, when they post certain things, I believe that. I'm like, okay, I can use this product. Hence, you never see me doing face routines online because I was born with a clear skin. I'm not lying to you, but I'm just making it, you know, like a sunlight, green bale, Vaseline, the rest
Damn.
you know. So yeah, so I do believe people who post out of the goodness of their hearts.
Yeah, I think there's a place for someone who doesn't get sponsored or who doesn't get the company sending them the stuff, and then they actually go out and buy it and they just review it without ever accepting any.
And companies don't appreciate that. They want to give to the influencer
You
that
see,
they
yeah,
know
yeah.
for a fact does not use your product even.
Yeah, but also influencership is now being sold as the hustle.
It
And
seems
in
like
all
the
of
hustle,
the
guys.
noise on TikTok and on social media, it's hard to tell. Uguti. Even when someone is like
Oh, genuine.
has a small amount of followers, you know, as mid-level, you're already thinking,
They're trying to
What
get
paid
there.
off,
Ne?
I know they're trying to get there. But
Guys,
hey.
influencer or not, now I'd say be honest on social media. I try to be honest as much as possible. And we are different social media personalities. So people cannot expect us to all be vlogging or all be showing skincare or all be showing this and this and this because we are all different breeds of people, right? So I appreciate the, variety of content creators that are out there that I say some of the content creation does change people's lives. And some of the content creation that I actually appreciate more is that person that shows the vlogging of their actual lifestyle, where they live, what they're doing. That's really, really inspirational. And I wish brands could look more into those people because those people are honest about everything. It's not someone who's just hiding behind filters and makeup and trying to sell you a product that they don't even use. But that brings us to the end of our episode. So please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hey. You finally got that in there.
And
Yeah, she
please
tilted the head a bit. You're like, we're on now.
also follow us on social media at Said Podcast One on all social media platforms. And please, if you're an Uber driver, please do reach out. We're trying to get this segment going in terms of, Ubers and safety, and we want to hear all sides of the story. So if the Uber drivers and the Bolt drivers are not coming along, we're going to hear the stories of the victims, and you guys are going to come and contradict on social media, and I don't think that's fair. So please come tell your side of the story. We are more than happy to have you as a ghost and conceal your identity. So we will see you next time.